Okay.
when you hear it's a cannibal horror movie, horror comedy, you want to see some cannibalism, and
Okay.
it was too much of the comedy for me in this one.
Huh.
Hmm.
It's basically this guy meets this
Well,
girl. She's one of those like food influencers that make mukbang videos.
sure.
Comes to find out she's a cannibal, and he falls in love with her, and somewhere along the line he becomes a cannibal, and then it's just all about the fucking relationship shit. And I just want to see some cannibalism.
Uh,
Hmm.
like that other one with
I know.
the
Yes.
fuck's that guy's name?
I know exactly what you're talking about. Talking about the dude that played Trump in
Yeah.
the and what else did
Oh
he play?
yeah.
Winter
No,
Soldier. Winter
the
Soldier.
no, no, no,
Sebastian
no.
Stan.
Was he in
No?
it? I was talking about the dude from Dune. Fuck is his name?
Oh, you're talking
Oh,
about Bones and all.
Yeah, Bones and all.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably closer to that than the one I was thinking of. But you know the one I was thinking of, where he
Yeah,
locked the girl
fresh.
away and cut off parts of her butt. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. That was a good one actually.
Those were more entertaining than this
Yeah.
one. And I
Okay.
only I only
Well,
watched this because I seen it pop up on a couple like underrated 2025 horror movies, and I
well,
don't see how it's underrated.
just
The
maybe
the
just not your cup of tea.
the main girl was good though. The main actress that played the cannibal mukbang influencer girl,
Right.
she did a good job, but just not for me.
Okay, fair enough.
And two real quick ones. I checked out this movie called Hollow Road with I can't remember her name. She was in Gone Girl, the one that played the one that went missing.
Yeah, the
Blonde
Gone
girl.
Girl.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh man, we sound like we don't know shit about horror right now, do we? You know,
Oh, well,
the Gone Girl. Yeah, you know her.
I
Yeah, the
couldn't
Gone
tell you
Girl,
her
man.
name. I could see her face though.
Yeah. Whoever you're seeing, yeah,
Yes, the
her.
Gone Girl.
Her her and her husband get a phone call from their daughter in the middle of the night,
Right?
who I guess pre earlier in the night had like ran away, and they get a call that she's been in an accident, she's hit somebody, they're in the road unconscious, probably dying. And it's one of those movies where they're driving to get to her, and most of the movie takes place in the car while they're
Mm,
talking to their daughter on the phone. And it was pretty
Okay.
good. And it kind of went places I didn't think it was going to go because it's labeled as a psychological thriller, but there's some horror aspects to it. And it
Okay.
was a pretty decent movie. And of course, you had the father who's one way with his daughter trying to handle the situation. You got the mom that's completely on the other side trying to handle the situation differently.
mm.
And then the girl, you never get to see the girl,
Hmm.
but for her performance on the phone, she did a good job because she clearly had some issues going on before the whole accident. So
Well, we already know
pretty,
what she did this summer.
yeah, pretty decent. But I
So
had to give
that mom and dad sounds like my home life a little bit.
Yeah, I have to give my cool of the week to a new Samara Weaving movie on
Oh
Hulu
yes.
called Eenie Meenie.
Ooh.
Oh, how have I not heard of this?
Simple premise. She used to be in the life of crime, trying to do good, going to school. Still occasionally sees her ex-boyfriend. Ex-boyfriend does something that gets himself in trouble, and she has to bail him out by because her specialty is driving cars.
Hmm.
And they're gonna do a heist, and she gets tied up in it. And simple premise, but I thought it was pretty cool. And one of the standout characters is Marshawn Lynch. I don't know what
Huh.
is going on. Every time I see this guy in a movie, he
He's
is
been in a few.
entertaining.
He's
Okay.
kind of awesome.
He plays like her, he kind of
Okay.
plays like her rival because he also is like, I guess, like a getaway driver kind of guy.
Okay.
Huh.
So,
And it's
and
on Hulu?
yeah, Andy Garcia's in it.
Oh
A
wow.
few other people you'll recognize are in it. So
So Marshawn Lynch is more
Hmm.
than just a like a side character, huh?
yeah, I mean he comes in like halfway through, but I don't know what he's been doing lately, but just when he pops up in movies, I'm like, this guy is really entertaining.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they gave him more
He's
than
funny
a
as hell.
throwaway cameo appearance. So
Yeah. So that's my cool of the week.
So is it really horror, do you think, or is it more of a
No, it's a heist
okay,
thriller.
eeny eeny meeny?
Yeah, that's like her nickname in the movie.
okay.
I'll look for that one. I didn't even
But
know there was a new one out with her in it.
Me
yeah, it's
neither.
Samara Weaving, somebody on the show's got to watch her movies.
Oh, for sure. Hmm.
Kind of like Dane DeHaan.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your job.
Keep it up.
Okay.
And
All
that's
right.
it.
That's all right. Well, that's cool of the week. Condensed version for me and Philip, and extended version for Brian. So, Brian, do we have any horror headlines?
Not a lot of TV news though. Going off of what you were talking about with Dexter, the prequel series has been canceled by Paramount,
Good. We don't need that.
which, well, according to you, you don't need it, but there's a lot of fans
Okay.
going online
Backlash.
protesting. Yeah, I guess a lot of fans liked it and are confused because I guess they had renewed it for a second season before they
Okay.
canceled it.
Right.
So,
Right.
but the reason they're canceling it, they're gonna put their whole focus on Dexter Resurrection because
All right.
apparently it's a surprise hit. They didn't think it was gonna be as successful as it was.
Well,
Okay.
I can see this thing going several seasons. Pretty happy with it. I haven't been this happy with the TV show since I don't know, Alien Earth. Couple of good shows going on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Let's
seemed like there's more good TV than good movies. Then again, there's a lot of good movies this year too.
Yeah, it's
What am
been
I
a good
talking
year.
about?
yeah.
Yeah, really good year.
Let's see. MGM Plus has renewed The Institute for season two,
Okay,
which I've seen like the first 3 or 4 episodes. I'm still intrigued to keep going though.
right.
Let's see. Nicolas Cage is reportedly in talks to star in True Detective season 5,
That would be amazing.
Why
which
not?
will be
That would be amazing.
said it will be set in the gritty landscape of Jamaica Bay, New York City, and production is due to start in 2026.
I think he
And
he probably makes more sense as the bad guy now, but I'd love to see him as a cop going like full cage
I
rage.
know. A dirty cop, like in
Ah,
Court of Call New Orleans.
there you
Remember
go.
that one?
yeah, but they kind of did the dirty cop thing with season 2, and it didn't. Everybody
Yeah, good point.
always says that's the worst season.
Hmm.
Because what's his
So
name was the dirty cop? Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. Well, maybe he'll be the Boy Scout then. Nicholas Cage as a Boy Scout. Why not?
As long as he's screaming, I'm happy. Hmm.
I'm just happy he's going to be on it if this is
Hmm.
true.
And let's see, Sophia Wilde and Chase Sue Wonders have joined the cast of Jeremy Saulnier's upcoming A24 Halloween thriller, October.
Hmm.
Which, you guys
Okay.
know Jeremy Saulnier. He did Green Room and Blue Ruin.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Good shit.
Sophia Wilde she was the lead actress in Talk to Me.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Chase Sue Wonder was in Lance's favorite movie of the year, I Know What You Did Last Summer, and she is apparently, from what I understand, she is cast as one of the new vampire hunters in the Buffy the Vampire reboot.
Why not?
I'll give her a chance at something other than I know what you did last summer.
Yeah, I don't. I still don't think. I think Lance is way off. The movie's not a 1 out of 10. I don't think anybody was that
Okay.
horrible.
Sure had a lot of fun in the theater watching it though, Brian.
Yeah, 1 out of 10. You were entertained. Put it on a t-shirt.
That's right. Only in Florida.
And today we got our first look at The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. Images were released of Micah
Sh-
Monroe and Mary Elizabeth
okay.
Winstead.
Who is it?
Micah Monroe
Micah
and
Monroe. Okay.
Yeah.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead. I'm watching it just for those
I,
two
I
actresses.
know they're going to do a good job. Does it really need to be remade? I mean,
Does
is it
anything
really
need to
that
be
much of a
remade?
classic? I guess. I know what you did last summer certainly didn't need to be. Um, Poltergeist. They even fucked that up. Remember? They had some great talent in that movie and they still fucked it up.
Yeah, they had a fucking what's that guy's name?
Sam Rockwell.
Sam Rockwell in it, who's one of my favorite actors.
That
Still
guy
I
couldn't
sucks.
know,
save it.
but the movie was no good.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I still remember that scene. It had, or that movie, that had scenes of like people staring at the power lines and then zooming in on the power lines, and then you never go back to the power lines. And I was
I
just like, the
know.
fuck is going on in
Red
this movie?
herring, I guess.
Yeah.
Hannah Rocks the Cradle will be streaming on Hulu October 22nd.
Well, then it's free to me anyway, so okay.
And that's the news.
All right. On that note, we're going to take a little trip down to the trailer park. Brian is going to bring us the big, the small, and sometimes the very, very weird. What's our first new trailer this week, Brian?
We're going to talk about the psychological erotic thriller Bone
Ooh.
Lake,
Okay.
Bone Lake. That
which
sounds
I'm
pretty erotic.
seeing on IMDb. It's also other categories listed as splatter horror, so sounds like it's going to be
Huh.
pretty bloody.
Oh, nice. All right. Well, yeah, I know that has two meanings, doesn't it,
Depends
Philip?
on what they mean by splatter.
What did you guys think of Bone Lake? I made sure to send you guys the Red Band trailer.
Oh, yeah. Looked fun, right, Philip?
Now I got a boner.
I mean, let's face it. This idea has been done a million times, right? You know, couple in the same place. I mean, a lot of comedy movies have this thing. There's a couple of rom-coms that I can think of that have this set up, but I don't know, man. This looks like a lot of fun. It really does. It looks like I didn't necessarily recognize any of the actors. Did you guys?
No, but sometimes that's a good
You know?
thing.
Yeah.
That's what I was kind of thinking. I'm all in for this one. Two people running through the woods nude and looks like there's going to be some good old fashioned wife swapping going on. Nothing wrong with that. You
Yeah,
know, to
let me
each their own.
see. The synopsis goes a couple's
Actually, by
vacation.
definition, there probably is.
Yeah, a couple's vacation at a secluded estate is upended when they're forced to share the mansion with a mysterious couple. A dream getaway
Okay.
spirals into a nightmarish maze of sex, lies, and manipulation, triggering a
I
battle for
mean,
survival.
wow.
And bones.
Could be worse. I mean, at least go out with a smile, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Death by snoo snoo.
This is, I believe, releasing in theaters in let's see, October 16th.
Kind of a Halloween release then. All right.
In theaters. All right.
I'd be a little
And
surprised to see that too, Philip.
and our final trailer, which is just a little teaser of the soon to be released, eventually, Return to Silent Hill. Director Christoph Gans, I believe how you pronounce it. He's the director of the first Silent Hill. He's back to direct Return to Silent Hill.
Okay.
What you
Who's
guys
the,
think?
who was the guy that was in it?
Let's see. Jeremy Irvin. I
Hmm.
don't know who he is.
I don't know who that
Not
is
sure
either.
who that is.
I
He
couldn't
looked a
tell
little
if he,
familiar.
yeah, I couldn't tell if he looked familiar or not. I didn't get a clear look at his face.
I thought when I first seen the teaser, I thought it was one of those supernatural guys.
I thought it was too for a second.
Right.
Um, I liked the first one. I didn't really care for the second one, and I'm glad to
Right?
see that the director of the first one's back. My only problem was this one looks a little too slick, polished, shiny.
Mm,
A little too much CGI fire, maybe.
That doesn't really bother me. It
Okay.
just kind of looked the first Silent Hill was kind of dark and murky and creepy and had good like atmosphere to it. This one just kind of looks shiny.
yeah, but I like the fog everywhere. That seems pretty
Yeah,
neat. I mean, there wasn't really much to the trailer, but
yeah.
True. More of a
we'll see.
teaser.
Yeah.
Get Pyramid
Yeah.
Head back.
Yeah.
Looked pretty cool. Yeah, I've never played the game, but this looks fun to me. I mean, to
And
me, Brian, it does look kind of creepy. I mean, I don't know. I guess we didn't get too much, did we, to go off of? I know what you mean by it looks like it's like super polished and they did a lot
yeah,
of work on making the trailer, look like or as our Fred Pedro would call it, Mac Hollywood type movie. But
yeah.
I'm in. I'm in. It looks fun. And that pyramid head looked pretty frightening, when it came out. So,
One promising thing is it's going to be released in theaters by Cineverse, which is did the Terrifier movies, the next
Oh,
week's
mm.
Toxic Avenger, the upcoming
Okay.
what's that Christmas slasher movie that they're remaking that's coming out?
Oh,
Silent
Silent Night,
Night.
Deadly Night.
Yeah, so Cineverse is putting all those out in theaters unrated, so that's promising.
It's a good sign.
okay.
Return to Silent Hill. We got a while to wait. Expected January 23rd.
Hmm. January horror. See how it goes.
I know that's not always a good thing, but
Hmm.
we've had a few good surprises too,
That's true.
So
Yeah, well,
you
we
never
also
know.
had that swimming pool movie
Swimming pool
Yeah.
that I
movie.
can't ever remember
Six
As
on
the
10.
as a
what
general
is
rule,
what is that movie
Huh?
called?
Night Swim.
night
Night
swim.
Swim. I'm trying to tell people not to watch it, and I can't ever think of the name of
Yeah,
the movie.
I keep wanting to say swim fan.
that's not a good sign. I think we watched
That's a
that
good
with
movie
it.
about a swimming
Yeah.
pool.
I think we watched that one with it.
Yeah. All right, on to some listener feedback. This week we shine the podcast spotlight on Rabbit Troop Sucks.
Good name.
I don't know what that means.
Very original.
Transmitting from Denver, Colorado, lifelong friends Paul and Mike and guests examine obscure, forgotten, and often overlooked films. Rabbit Troop Sucks. Take it out.
I believe this week's episode is on Reanimator.
Ooh, good one. All right. In regards to burnt offerings, Dave Duncan says crazy shit. Love it. Claire Work says der Chauffeur ist die Harte. I don't know what that means.
Brian translated.
Speak German.
Are we there yet? Where are we
about
at?
something about the chauffeur, Brian.
The
Oh,
chauffeur is die Harte.
oh, I didn't translate
I
that
don't know what
one.
it means. All
Oh,
right. Well, whatever.
okay.
I didn't see that one.
Well,
I
thanks,
think
Claire.
it I think it translated to the chauffeur is tough or
Ah,
rough
that
or
makes
something like
sense. That
that.
makes
So
sense. He's
yeah.
hard. Arte. That's probably not how you pronounce that.
Fuerza. I think that's Spanish, but okay.
uh Rawhead, in regards to Rawhead Rex, Martin Pyle says got it on DVD. Brilliant film.
Is
To each
it?
their own. To
Yeah.
each their own.
It's a tap ad.
I don't know.
In regards to Texas Chainsaw 2, John Candido says top movie.
All right.
All right. It is probably my favorite of the series, I think.
Oh, far and away my favorite. What do you think, Brian? You like the comedy elements and the chili cook-off and all that good stuff?
Yeah, I like how it's completely not what the first movie is,
Yeah.
and I think it stands on its own that way.
Yeah.
Yep. Dennis Hopper's
But
amazing in his cocaine fueled
oh yeah.
fury.
Love the first movie too, I gotta say. But
That
the second
guy,
one
Sure.
is
That
is
guy had
super
too
fun.
many chainsaws.
Yeah. In regards to Blade, Gary the Goin Murphy says good film. Thanks, Goin.
All right.
Uh, Chris Edwards says love those VHS tapes.
Now
I got
this
some good
one
ones.
All right. What's that about, Brian?
I posted a picture of a bunch of Evil Dead VHS tapes, and
Oh,
you had to choose one.
Ah. All right. I lost the context on that one.
do you like the first one or the second one better?
Second.
Same here, second.
I think I like the first one.
Really?
Yeah, but you get Pete Bruce Campbell in the second
That is
one.
true.
And the hand.
It goes overboard. I don't know. That first
It,
one's got some
it's
magic though.
it's kind of like Alien and Aliens.
Yeah.
Do you want more horror? You go with the first one. You want some action? You go with the second one. So if you want a little bit of more straightforward horror, then I guess you would go with the original Evil Dead.
Although the second one is basically just a remake of it, but with like better stuff.
Kinda.
Yeah.
So
More
yeah.
money. Yeah, more money.
All
And
right.
A Bruce Campbell that had a lot more confidence, right? By that
Yeah,
role.
very true. Let's see. We got Rodrigo Perez Adams says la mejor interpretación de Tom.
Now I double checked
Sure.
this one.
A better interpretation. I got that one.
The best.
This is for Interview with the Vampire, and the translation is the best performance by Tom.
Oh,
I
that makes
agree.
sense.
Well, maybe not the best of his career. I
Right.
don't know. It's pretty
Dude,
good.
Tom Cruise
what-
has got some good shit.
What is the best of
Oh
his
yeah.
career?
I mean,
Man, I don't know.
goddamn.
He's got a lot
You
of
could
good
actually,
stuff.
yeah, you could go way back,
A
right?
Few
I
Good
mean,
Men, classic. If you want to go really
that
dramatic.
super dramatic though,
The
maybe
Mission
too
Impossible
dramatic.
stuff is still great.
I really like Top Gun and Maverick a
Yeah.
lot, you
Top
know.
Gun, his Last Samurai,
Risky
Ooh,
business.
Last Samurai.
Risky
That was a good one.
business.
Yeah.
Days of Thunder. That one doesn't get
Days of
talked
Thunder is
about.
a
Thunder. Yeah.
classic,
You
dude. I
got
haven't seen that movie in a
Absolutely.
long time.
John C. Riley's in that way
Is he?
before he was in Ricky Bobby.
That's
Oh, he
right.
was like the wheel guy or something, right?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Yeah,
Damn.
playing
I
it
gotta watch
straight.
that movie.
Playing it straight.
I hadn't seen that in years.
Yeah, Tom Cruise has
I
got
don't
some.
know.
He's got some
What
a good resume.
Yeah.
what do
Like
you
some of the classics of all time have Tom Cruise in them.
what do you guys think about the Mission Impossible movies? I've never really gotten into them that much, but they're fan favorites, you know.
Dude,
I have not seen the last two that came out.
so the one with Superman in it was really good.
Okay.
That might be my favorite.
And I've
Right.
heard this last one is really amazing.
Hmm.
So
Ghost Protocol with Jeremy Renner was
Yeah.
pretty good too.
like they go all out on the action on those movies. Like
True.
it's one of the last like old school real action movies that's not Fast and Furious level junk, you know?
Hmm.
So
Yep.
I'm down for them. I'll keep watching them as long as they keep putting them out.
When are we going to find out if all the Fast and the Furious guys died in that plane crash? I mean that was like 6 years ago, wasn't it? Part one.
They're just hoping we'll forget.
I'm just mad that I'm hearing because my favorite part of Fast 10 was Jason Momoa.
Right.
Yeah.
I heard he's not even going to be the villain in the next one.
Oh, he's too busy doing Chief of War, I guess.
Well, maybe they recruit him to be a good guy against a bigger villain.
Well, that makes sense
that's what they do.
Jason
What's that,
Statham
Brian?
killed Han. Jason Statham killed Han, and they
I
made him part of the
know.
family.
That's true.
Yeah, it's I don't know. That's some crazy stuff. That's kind of like the Fast and the Furious formula. By the way, I did start Chief of War, and I think I got 3 episodes in. I got to the point where he was kind of like in Alaska for a while and
Hmm.
like hanging out with some of the people that were from Europe and things like that, and learning how to shoot a musket. That was interesting, but I don't know, man. I was having trouble sticking with it just because there's so many fucking subtitles because they're
Ah,
doing everything in the actual language. Little rough, man. So
yeah.
I dropped off after 3 episodes. You guys keeping up with it?
Yeah, I am. I like it. I think they made it as authentic as possible with
And
the
that's the problem for me, you
yeah.
know? I mean, I love the language, right? Like when you're in Hawaii, it's like it's like three consonants to every vowel, right? In
I
every
thought you
word.
were about to give us a Hawaiian accent.
I'm a uka puka taka chika to I can't do it, man. Kalua pua.
Yeah, I don't even know
Yeah.
what that language really sounds like. I
Oh,
mean,
watch the
sort
show,
of.
dude. You'll
Yeah,
know.
I need to
You'll
watch it.
know. Watch Chief War on Apple. You'll know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd love to see Jason Momoa sit down in a room with Ludacris, like his character,
Oh God.
Mm,
because like Jason Momoa is so like flamboyant and weird, but like
Mm-hmm.
witty too. So
yeah.
like
Right.
with
He
Ludacris
has
coming at him, I think that'd be hilarious.
he has a movie coming out. I don't know what it's called, but it's with Batista. It's a buddy
Ludacris.
act no, Jason
Oh.
Momoa. It's a
Okay.
buddy action comedy, and they're like brothers.
Okay,
That has potential.
I don't hate that idea. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
All right. And our Patreon Nerelden reached out and he wants us to do another commentary with us.
All
Says,
right.
I'd be
We're
down
due.
for another commentary, even this new War of Worlds. Great.
Brian.
If we're not trying to suffer for entertainment's sake, I'd be down to watch Maniac Cop, a classic.
Might be a little more down to earth.
I still haven't watched the War of the Worlds. I think I have to at some point.
Hey,
That's gonna be one of my like last things that I watch for the year, just so I can put it on a list.
I honestly don't think you should watch or wait to watch it.
I know.
You should
you should
watch it
watch it tonight.
immediately.
I'll
Watch
have
it
to check it
tonight.
out.
Well, what do you guys think? You guys want to give Nerelden a second round on the commentary?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, I think everybody should get a second round,
Let's do it.
and Dave Barta should
All right.
get to his first round.
That's true.
That's right. One day.
And don't forget, we're rolling out a t-shirt contest. If you leave us an Apple review or a review on Apple Podcast, we'll send you a free Horror Returns t-shirt of your choice, designed by our main man Steve from the Geeks. At least most of
All
them, I think,
right.
if not all of them. It might be all
There
of
may
them.
be
There may be
one
one or
old
two
school one,
with
one or two.
Natsulani
Yeah.
still in it. Yeah. And that's all you have to do. Leave us a review. 5-star rating would be nice, but tell us what you think as long as it's good. Um, and tell us what you liked about the Horror Returns. Get creative as you'd like. And once you leave the review, just drop us an email to thehorrorreturns@gmail.com with your name and address, style, color, and size you want, and we'll hook you up. I get it while it lasts, guys.
Seems pretty easy, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Am I missing something here? I mean,
No, that's an awesome and dangerous deal. Be sure to put the word contest in the subject line, one prize per person per address. That's the only rule. To see the designs, go to thehorrorreturns.com and click on shop now. Thanks for listening. We reserve the right to limit quantities. You know what I mean. So jump on and leave that review now. That's it. Our intro and logos come from Steve from the Geeks. Original artwork from Natsulani. And please consider becoming a Patreon patron. That'd be great. Give it back a little bit. And we'll let you pick the movies for a future show at any amount, and for $5 or more a month, also pick a commentary for a future bonus show. Where Nerelden will be joining us. All right. On to featured attractions. We ask once again, is it really that bad?
I always love this show.
We'll start with
Always love it.
Rawhead Rex. 2015? Is this from 2015?
I don't think
No,
so. 2000,
1986.
Okay, that
1986.
makes more sense.
Uh-oh.
I was like, did I watch the wrong one? How many of these can there be?
Do they have a maybe? Hey, they may have a porn parody. You think? Rawhead Rex?
That is a good porn name.
Raw, raw dog Rex.
An ancient creature called Rawhead is awakened from its slumber near an Irish village and goes on a rampage, killing anyone in sight. Director is George Pavlou, also known for Little Devils: The Birth. I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Sure.
Writer is Clive Barker, also author of many books, including Books of Blood, Imagica, and
Magica.
Imagica. That makes more sense. And The Thief of Always, and all kinds of junk. Clive
That's a
Barker.
good one.
Which Books of Blood is about to be re-released in a 3-book collection I just seen.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anybody's fans
grab
of Clive
grab that
Barker.
one. Yeah, I'll bet it'll have some new stories in it then, Brian. If it's going to be like a re-release, he'll probably add more stories because
Is he still
they're all
writing?
compilations.
Is he still writing? I remember he's
I'm
supposed to be
not
sick or
sure.
something.
I mean, he was at Frightmare last year, wasn't he, or the year before?
Yeah, but I think he had to do the Tim Curry thing, have like
I
one of those
know.
separate
Oh,
rooms.
Yeah,
gotcha. What about that
he's
Imagica? They gonna make a movie out of that?
Imagica.
All right. Apparently, though,
Imagica.
Clive Barker hated the film. While
Uh-oh.
while he wrote the
He
screenplay
wrote the
and
fucking thing, man.
it
Come
is
on.
mostly faithful to the original story, he was very unhappy with some of the acting, especially with Rawhead Rex's
Uh,
ogre-like design.
uh-oh.
As he intended the monster to look like a giant phallus. Oh, okay. Well, that's way better. The dissatisfaction inspired him to take a more central role when making Hellraiser.
Huh.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
that
look at
worked
that.
out,
Yeah,
actually, right?
I'm not mad at this movie then. A giant phallus. That's funny. Ah, it's the penis monster.
Now you know where the name comes from.
Brian, what did you think of the giant phallus Rawhead Rex?
I didn't hate this movie.
Yeah.
It's not a great movie, but it's pretty simple, straightforward story. Like somebody's
Yeah.
fucking with shit at
Mm-hmm.
burial grounds or ruins or whatever, and they unleash evil, and it's slowly infecting people, making them their followers, like the one priest guy, Declan or whatever,
Oh
Mhm.
God.
which I believe
Yeah,
did he piss on him to baptize him?
I think so.
That guy was weird from the beginning. I was like, you may want to not let him around kids.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
like,
no
was
shit.
is he like this because he's following Rawhead Rex, or was he like this
I,
before?
I think it's because he's following him. I think that's what it's supposed to imply.
I don't know,
But he was sure ready,
But
right? When
maybe.
they moved that rock and
Hmm.
Rex came out, he was ready for it. So he'd been
yeah.
preparing for that. So which came first, the chicken or the egg, right?
Yeah, you got a lot of death scenes in here, which was cool. I don't think the acting was bad. It, some of the people did a pretty okay job to me,
Okay.
but the look of Rawhead Rex was hilarious.
Yeah.
Just
That's a
his
great word.
face, uh, the mask or whatever prosthetics they use,
Right.
his
Latex.
his mouth and facial expressions never changed, like they never
I
moved or
know.
anything. And then
It's like a,
the weird eyes.
And you can tell he sees out of the mouth because every time he like runs forward,
right?
his head's all tilted back.
But there's some scenes I liked. The movie had the balls to kill a child in this movie, and later
Oh
on
yeah.
in near the end,
Hmm.
which weird parenting. They pull over because the
Right.
daughter needs to go to the bathroom, and
Back in the
they
bushes.
they tell her to go to behind the bushes, And the mom's like, she's old enough. She needs to go by herself. I'm like, the girl is like 5 years old,
Right.
and you
And
guys are
she's
in a
like,
country that you're not from.
I'm American, Daddy. You mustn't
And they
watch.
they already they already know there's a killer on the loose, right?
Yeah.
So,
At that point.
and then the commotion happens, and then they go check the daughter,
Yeah.
and then leave the son, and then he just gets straight ripped
I mean, they
apart.
leave him, yeah, in the car. They're half a mile away from him at that bush, through a fence, a gate that you have to open the gate really hard to push it open
Yeah.
Yeah.
because it's rusted
It's like,
shut.
dude, there's nobody around. Just let her go on the side of the road.
Right?
He didn't even try to save his son though,
I
because
know.
he heard his son screaming, and then he walked to the gate, and
Hmm.
then he was just like, "No!"
I
I
And it's
know,
know.
like,
just
you better
standing
hop over
there.
the gate.
Like while he stood
Right.
there at the gate, I'm like, oh, now you can't get through it.
But I had fun with this one. I always heard this. This was my first time really watching this. I've seen clips of it, and I heard it
Right.
was like super bad. And I mean, if you compare it to like Hellraiser or Nightbreed,
Sure.
it doesn't really hold up to other Clive Barker movies or
Yeah,
stuff
it's
that he's written.
definitely not on that level.
Well,
But
if
is
if
it?
you get but if hey Brian, if you'll recall, we had a guest on the show that gave Nightbreed a 1 on 10. Remember that?
Yes. No, I don't.
Okay. All right, so we've moved on. Continue.
Uh, who was it? Who gave Nightbreed a one?
Oh, I can't recall, man. It was another podcast that we had him on once, and
Oh,
I think she gave both films a 1 on 10.
Oh
oh,
yeah, that's
There
right.
was
I'm
Nightbreed, and I can't remember the other one.
I apologize. I can't remember your name, but the podcast was
Yeah,
the podcast that wouldn't die.
that's
Yeah,
it. That's
that was
it.
the one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's all right.
I was a little
Not our
salty over that.
jam.
I love Nightbreed.
Yeah. But overall, I had fun with it. I don't think it's really that bad. It's just bad in comparison to what we know when we talk about Clive Barker.
Fair enough. Yeah,
Yeah, if this was like some
especially if he wrote it.
like low budget first time movie, then it'd be a different story, I think.
You think?
And I don't think we needed a fucking dick monster running around.
That's true. I kind of liked how
Squirting,
awful it was.
right?
For some reason in Lance, I'm picturing Bo Isn't Afraid.
Right? Yeah.
I still
Where he
haven't
went
watched
into
that
the
one.
where he went in the attic.
Yeah.
I've seen that movie 4 times now, Philip.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
That's all
I've
right.
seen that movie one too many times,
Have
and
you
I've only seen it
have,
once.
have you guys seen Eddington yet?
No.
No, it's on the list.
Yeah, it's out there now. I saw it in the
Okay.
theater, but it deserves a rewatch. There's a lot to, as usual with an Ari Aster movie, there's a lot to
Yeah.
unpack, you know?
I was gonna say Ari
Another
Aster.
another Pedro Pascal movie.
Yeah,
The guy does
Damn,
not take a break.
that guy's in
no
everything.
kidding.
He definitely
That's what
signed a deal with the devil.
Yeah.
Yeah, and AJ's kind of pissing me off because now all of a sudden every time he pops up, she's like, "Oh, I don't know, Kevin Costner's getting a little old. I think Pedro Pascal's my new hall pass."
Isn't
Uh-oh.
And I'm like,
Pedro
"Oh,
Pascal like
great."
50? He's kind of up there in age too.
Yeah, but isn't Kevin Costner like 80 now?
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah,
mean,
that's true.
It's like all the
figured
girls
it.
who were in love with Sean Connery, and now he's like,
Sean Connery.
I haven't even seen him in a decade. Is
Isn't
he
he
still
dead?
alive? I don't
Yeah,
I
I
think
know.
think
he's
he's
dead.
dead.
Oh, well, there you go.
You guys remember him on
It's like
Saturday
I
Night
haven't seen
Live?
him in a while.
Yeah, remember Saturday Night Live on the Jeopardy skits where he said, "Trebek, you fucking cunt."
Yeah.
Schwartz for 500. All right. Lance, what'd you think
Is
about
that
Rawhead Rex?
is that it for now, Brian? Or
Yeah.
all right, well we'll circle around a little bit because there's probably more to talk about that we didn't even get into. But yeah, it's not like the greatest movie of all time, but I don't know why they would say is it really that bad? I mean, All right, so I enjoyed the schlock
It's
factor,
not
right?
good.
Well, look, dude, the Rawhead. Okay, so here's what I liked about it. I truthfully think, and I maybe thinking, or I had a theory, which maybe you just blew away with the trivia, and that's bullshit. So maybe Clive Barker didn't know what he was doing here. But somebody,
Ah,
maybe it was the director. I think they kind of did a wink and a nudge. You know what I'm saying? Like with the creature design and with how over the top the characters were. And Jesus Christ, have you guys ever seen a more angry movie? Like the guy walks into the Catholic Church and the priest comes up to him and says, "Fuck you, you fucking cocksucking American. Fuck you and fuck your wife too. Go fuck off, you bloody fuck." And I'm like, what the shit? And then he goes into the police station and he's yelling at the cops like, "You fucking idiotic Irish bastards. Fuck y'all. You ought to do it the goddamn fucking American way. Fuck you. Shove it up your ass, motherfuckers." And I'm like, holy shit. This is like the most verbally violent movie I've ever seen in my life.
everything's a little over the top. They even have that scene where he's like making out with his wife in the middle of the street,
Oh,
and the old
dude.
lady walks by, and they're like, "I wonder what her fucking problem is."
Excuse
Like,
me.
maybe it's that you're like having sex at the intersection.
The first act, the first 30 minutes of this movie had more gross kissing. They even had a scene where two people were fucking kissing like completely tongues down the throat, and then behind on the TV, there's a
Yeah.
couple kissing. It's like
Oh,
Jesus
with the with
Christ,
the
what
with the
is the
kid
message
with
here?
the kid sitting there.
Yeah, I don't get it. It's a weird message. And let's
Well,
talk about.
and the guy's like, what did he tell his wife? He said, did anyone ever tell you you have dirty eyes? And she's like,
I,
almost everyone. And I'm like, dude, that's not an
Almost
answer I want to
everyone.
fucking hear.
Oh, I
Like
wouldn't want to hear
who?
that from my wife. I don't think I'd say that to her, but definitely wouldn't want to hear her say it. All right, we got to talk about the ending. So, what better to defeat an evil penis monster than a vagina that shoots lightning,
That's
out of
true.
a little female statue?
That makes sense.
Somebody
I
explain to me.
I thought it looked like a weird demon with Down syndrome at first.
Maybe it was that. Maybe I was seeing something my mind thought
But I
was
think it
there.
was supposed to be a penis, and that makes more sense.
What do you think, Brian?
I have no idea what happened in the ending.
Well, they said only a woman could dispel
Yeah,
the mighty
Well, they didn't
beast. So,
say it.
the
She
power
picked
of
up
the
the weapon and it started working,
right.
and they
only the
just came to the
power
conclusion.
only the power of the vag can stop the
The
penis
power of
monster.
the puss.
Everything was really just seemed to come together super easy at the end.
I know.
Which
Yeah.
is a message that makes sense. Only the power of the vag can stop the penis monster. I like it. It
This might be a
works.
pretty deep movie. Is this is like an A24 masterpiece,
There
right?
it
I
is.
mean, the symbolism of the monster that his face doesn't move at all. The mouth just moves this way everywhere it moves and it has zero expression in the eyes except for like spinning wheels.
The LED
How
ones.
weird.
That would be a badass Halloween costume, though, I gotta say.
Kinda.
This
Yeah,
movie
kinda would
is,
be.
I think this movie is primed for a remake.
Yeah, but
What's
Clive
the
Barker would
monster?
want it
What's
done
the
the right
monster
way.
gonna look like? Is it gonna be like more of a penis?
Yeah, it's a straight dick.
Dick and balls, huh? The balls
Phil,
go on the ground and move it down the road.
Phil, watch Bo Ain't Afraid.
Yeah, I need to watch it.
That's what it'll be.
Right?
But with like a little face on the side, like that the meatball thing and that Cartoon Network deal.
Oh yeah.
You got to give him his voice too. I think that'd be great.
I think we figured it out.
All right.
Oh, Philip, come on, man.
Uh,
Talk about this movie a little.
yeah, man. Is it bad? Yes. But is it so bad that it's good? I think so. Like it was definitely a straightforward story, which I appreciate.
Right.
Like there wasn't a whole lot of nuance and twists and turns or anything. It was, monster summoned, you got to kill it. And I kind of love the monster. I sort of laughed every time he came on the screen because it was ridiculous.
I
But
know.
uh, but at least he was there, and I didn't hate it. Like it was kind of funny, and I that's where I'm at with this movie. I enjoyed it for what it was. How about that?
Okay, let me ask you guys a question because this really bothered me too. So, have y'all ever seen glass break before? Like a stained glass window break? I mean, not you probably haven't seen a stain unless you were a bad kid and you threw rocks at the
Yeah, it's
Catholic
not like a
Church.
stained glass window, but yeah.
I think I was ever throwing rocks at a church.
Okay. But when glass breaks,
Maybe
like
don't
let's
do
say
that.
there's let's say there's a painting of someone that's holding a bowl in their hands, right? Does the glass tend to break around that bowl where you could pick it up and move it over to another pane of glass to
Oh, I
create a
gotcha.
jigsaw puzzle for someone, or does it shatter?
Well, it is separate pieces of glass and it's stained glass
Is it?
window, and
Okay,
it's
I'm
thick
wrong then.
glass. So I mean, no, you're probably not wrong, but
I don't know. It threw me off a
I don't
little.
know. There could be something there.
Like I said, everything was very convenient.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true. Kind of Scooby-Doo-esque, right? Where
Yeah.
they solve the mystery.
at least they found the vagina statue.
There you go.
Save the day. Always does. Yeah.
Accepted Black Christmas.
Now they use their vagina powers for bad.
Yes, for
In this
evil.
one they use their vagina powers for good. That's what we
Okay.
want. You can stop the evil penis demon, but leave the good little penises alone. They're not all bad.
Right.
All right. Scores. Brian, what do you think?
I'm gonna go 5. I'm right there
Not
in the
bad.
middle.
Not
Okay.
bad at all.
Lance.
Very fair score, I think. I'll go 3. It
3.
wasn't great. It wasn't great,
Yeah.
but it's kind of fun because I felt like I was watching one of those 1960s monster movies, like where the monster is a gorilla suit with a TV with antennas on the head, you
Yeah.
know? That's kind of what that suit reminded me of. So I had some fun. I have to say I had some fun.
It was a great costume for like a person to have. Maybe not a great one to
At
put
a
on
at a party.
screen. Yeah. But
Yeah, I
if I
mean when
saw
the
that walking around at Comic-Con, I'd be super
right.
impressed.
Yeah, but no movement of the facial muscles, man. You know?
Yeah. I thought it was great at the end,
Like a
like when he
piece of
starts
rubber.
running at people and like his
I
head's all
know.
tilted back and he's
I didn't even notice that.
I was like, oh, he must see through the eyes. That makes sense.
Right.
Or through the mouth.
Through the mouth.
All right. I'm gonna go. I think 5 is
Okay.
a high but fair score for this movie. So a very generous 5.
Right on the
Um,
fence.
yeah, I did kind of have fun with it, mostly because the monster looks so ridiculous. I kind of thought it was great.
Sure.
So it's worth it for that, in case you've never seen it, which I hadn't.
Rawhead Rex.
All right. Now we're gonna move on to a Wes Craven movie. I had forgotten about this one. Cursed from 2005. A werewolf loose in Los Angeles changes the lives of 3 young adults who, after being mauled by the beast, learn they must kill it in order to avoid becoming werewolves themselves.
3 young adults.
I guess so.
Well, they were in high school, but
Well, one of
Who's
them
the
was.
third?
it
Who's
was
the
a
third
different
one?
time. It
Who's
was
the
a
third
different time,
one?
boys and girls. Oh yeah, that's true. Joshua Jackson, maybe?
That grown man?
No.
Yeah.
What was he about 40 in this? I
Or
don't know.
the 30-something-year-old uh
Judy Greer.
yeah, whatever her name is. The blonde one.
Yeah.
All
Uh,
right.
or you've got a young Milo in here.
Yeah. I love that guy. Director is Wes Craven, also known for Nightmare on Elm Street and The Last House on the Left, and a slew of other stuff. Writer is Kevin Williamson, also known for Scream and I Know What You Did Last Summer. Also makes
Hmm.
sense. In 2014, Judy Greer spoke of the film in an interview. Greer states, I don't know why that movie got so fucked up. I don't understand it. I thought the script was fine. Honest to God, I didn't get the big deal. I don't know who kept making them fuck with it, she says. She goes on to say, then we shot the movie for like 7 years. And I
Oh,
think they said
wow.
we had 4 movies worth of footage. It was so fun, but so weird. I don't get it. I couldn't figure it out. All
That's
right.
quite a quote.
Yeah. And didn't know that. Rick
Uh-uh.
Baker did the werewolf effects for the original version of the film, but once Bob Weinstein and Miramax ordered reshoots,
Weinstein.
yeah, all the scenes
Starting to
with
make more sense now, isn't it, Brian?
all
Yeah.
they wanted to fuck the werewolves.
Right.
With Baker, they wanted to wear them. With Baker's effects were deleted and the
Oh,
KNB
come on.
had to take over. But even most of their work didn't make it into the final film because of Miramax and Bob Weinstein thought that their effects didn't look good. So they added a lot of CGI into the film to cover up all the practical effects.
Of course.
Great
Oh,
call.
suck. Like death scenes and almost all the werewolf scenes. There are some
Yeah.
promotional stills that were shown in magazines like Fangoria at the time of production, which show some of the removed practical gore effects. Well, and there was I noticed one of them laying on the table was like an actual practical thing, and I was like, well, why didn't they
Right.
just use that? Whatever.
Now you know.
Yeah. All right,
Now you
Brian,
know.
what'd you think of Cursed?
This movie is garbage. But now we're hearing the trivia. It makes sense why it's garbage. The
Yeah.
Does it?
story is horrible. You got this young cast of, I'm gonna go through it: Christina Ricci, Jesse
Mm-hmm.
Eisenberg, Joshua Jackson, Judy Greer, Milo Ventimiglia,
Yeah, that guy.
Shannon Elizabeth. I remember this R&B
The
singer, Maya.
who's who?
Oh yeah.
Who, Brian?
Maya. She was a big R&B singer at that
Yeah,
time.
I knew she looked familiar.
Michael Rosenbaum. Nick
Lex Luthor.
Offerman shows up as a police officer.
Yeah, a very young Nick
Wow.
Offerman.
Scott
Okay.
Baio, Craig Kilborn, Lance
Oh yeah.
Bass.
Yeah.
And then it says Derek Mears, who I believe was, yeah, he was Jason in the Friday the third, the 2009 Friday the 13th. He was in the werewolf
Huh.
costume. Where
Okay.
was he in the werewolf
Yeah, I was gonna
costume?
say what
You mean
werewolf
under
costume?
all the CGI?
Maybe that scene Phil was talking about when he the werewolf just laying on the table.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the scene they didn't cut out. But the comedy didn't work for me. It felt
Right.
Forced.
disjointed and uneven, yeah,
Yeah.
forced. Uh, the big thing about a werewolf movie, you got to have a good looking werewolf, and the fucking CGI was
hmm
trash. It was
Yeah.
garbage.
Yeah.
It was really
Like that
bad.
one scene when the werewolf turned its head. It was like looking at a video game.
Yeah.
And
It was
I
like
didn't
early
know,
2000s CGI.
Right.
and for some reason, when Jesse Eisenberg starts to get his werewolf powers, he turns into
Right.
Spider-Man. He's leaping over
Yeah. That was
bleachers
fun,
in the
man.
gym.
I like that. I like that.
When do werewolves climb up walls and ceilings?
He had the
I mean,
claws.
they can when they're magical.
I
When it's
guess. I don't
magical
know.
werewolves in LA. You've heard of the werewolves of London. This was the werewolves of Hollywood.
I
Come on,
guess.
Brian.
And they did a horrible job of playing because you knew Joshua Jackson was the werewolf the whole fucking time, and they
Oh
tried to
yeah.
do a misdirect, and then it
And they
came
did.
right
Yeah,
back to it.
I know. Yeah. Very next thing.
And apparently, Judy Greer is a werewolf because she slept with Joshua Jackson, and I guess
Bodily
you can,
fluids, I guess.
yeah, I guess you can fuck a werewolf into somebody.
They may have had it may have gotten a little rough. They exchanged some
Probably
blood.
did. Yeah.
But I just think it was a total misuse of this cast,
Right. It got
and
rabies.
yeah. I don't know what else to say about this movie. This movie is
You're not a
garbage.
fan.
It
You're
just
not a
shows
fan.
you what studio involvement can do when you got someone
Right.
like Wes
The
Craven.
Weinsteins.
You got Wes Craven, you got Kevin Williamson, who have cranked out hit movies, and then you got
Hmm.
this young cast who at this time was up and coming and popular, and
Sure.
just studio
Yeah.
just jumps in and just fucks it all up.
Mm-hmm.
Everything from the story and to the effects. I mean, you had Rick fucking Baker, a fucking
I know.
special effects legend, doing the effects, and then you just say, "We're not going to use none of it. Delete it all."
We're gonna CGI it in because that sounds better.
And then yeah, like it said
Oh
in the
boy.
the trivia, you have this other company, K&B, which also is a
Hmm.
well-known makeup effects company,
Right.
and they do stuff, and then you come in and say, you know what? We're going to put CGI over that.
It's terrible.
I don't
Kind of like
understand.
kind of like the stories you heard of that newer version of The Thing, the one that was kind of the prequel.
Oh
I think they
yeah.
did the same. They did the same thing with that, didn't they? Like where they
Yeah,
had
they did all practical effects and just scrapped it all for CGI.
weird.
Oh man. All right. Well, never fucking again. Don't do that. That's crazy. All right. Lance, what'd you think?
I'm, I'm I'm laughing because I'm about to night swim y'all on this one.
Oh,
Oh.
get the hell out of here.
I, I had so much fucking fun watching this silly ass movie, watching Jesse Eisenberg tame the rude, crude, socially unacceptable Milo and show his true colors, which we knew from the beginning because he was telegraphing it. And then when he made that announcement, it was like,
That that
okay.
scene was hilarious
Yeah.
when he came to meet up with him at his house, and he was like, "I know you would
Right.
understand. It takes one to know one." And Jesse Eisenberg was like, "What?"
Yes. Oh my God. All
He
right.
had
I
some
give,
great lines,
Yeah, that's
Milo.
true.
He called Jesse
oh
Eisenberg
yeah.
a dodgeball crotch target.
That's a great line. That's yeah, that's a that's got to be from the original script, right? Before they messed everything up. But all right, so let's see. Yeah, the movie started, kind of like all these werewolf movies start, right? Like with the car wreck and, I had more fun with this one. I'm going to tell you right now, I had more fun with this movie than The Wolfman. I thought Christina Ricci was really interesting as this character, and I don't want to say how old was she in this because I'm going to choose my words carefully here. Was
Old
she of
enough.
age?
I think so.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
This movie was 2005, and she is 45 now.
Okay, close enough.
Yeah.
So the way she looked, I liked her. I liked her costume and makeup. I really did. I thought she could play. The first thing I thought of is she could play. She could pull off Morticia now,
Oh
probably.
yeah, that's true.
And I'm
Or if they decided to do like an older Wednesday. I mean, because obviously she played Wednesday.
eh, they've
And
got to
she
get older Wednesday, right, on the
right, but
Netflix.
she still looks like I mean, if they did like a middle-aged Wednesday. I mean,
I agree.
she still
Yeah,
looks like Wednesday all grown up or a weird alien person, but pretty.
I uh, I I kind of like the cast here. Look, this thing was so fucking politically incorrect with some of the words they used and the innuendos and things like that. With the way that Lex Luthor was being such a super creep in the office, right? Like trying to
Yeah,
get in all the girls' pants and
he was your
Oh,
just
your your red herring.
I just remembered, how the fuck did the dog become a werewolf dog?
I don't know. That was kind of a fun scene. I enjoyed watching the dog in all its
A-
CGI glory become a werewolf.
Apparently, it was because he bit Jesse Eisenberg.
Yes. I thought it worked the
So
other way
we're
around though.
just
I thought
fast
you
and
had to
loose on
be
how
bit.
we become werewolves in this
Very
Yeah,
movie.
fast and
sounds like
loose.
it.
Yeah, yeah, very fast and loose.
This
Anything
is not a movie you take seriously.
anything Judy Greer is in. I mean, she's good in everything. I mean, the new Halloween movies weren't good, but the first one was, I think. The second one wasn't a great movie, but it had a lot of good kills in it. The third one was a travesty, right? But yeah, Judy Greer's always good. And yeah, she kind of tricked you, right? Because first she was just that catty, you know, competitor in the office that was being such a bitch to Christina
Yeah, she
Ricci's
plays
character.
an amazing bitch.
I think she probably is a bitch in real life. What do you think? I'm
She
just
may just play
wild
herself.
guess.
Yeah.
She actually kind of looked kind of sexy, huh?
Yeah, a little
Greer
bit.
did, and I never thought of her as
Yeah,
sexy.
no, me
Oh,
neither.
okay. So I think this film did a pretty good job of, making the people look young and attractive, right? So, because I never really considered Christina Ricci hot, but in this I did, and the same thing with Judy Greer. So I don't know, man. I'm gonna night swim this one. I really am, Brian. I'm with you. You're totally correct, Brian. No, no, Brian is right. I'm wrong. I'm totally off the fucking reservation. For whatever reason, I just had fun watching this movie, and I loved all the old Universal monster set designs that they had at that place that they went to. What was
Oh,
it
when
called
they
again?
when they showed you what a real wolf man looked like
Yeah,
with the
absolutely. And
wax
the
figure.
cane. And the cane. Oh, and it's funny that the cane replica burned one of their hands, right? Like, why would you put real silver in a fucking cane replica that was just set up as decoration? That made no sense, right?
Well, but it
This
was in
movie's
that guy's
stupid.
like
It's fucking
personal
horrible.
it was in that guy's personal collection and he
But
appears as a millionaire. So I assume that
but
he
he's
would
a
have the
werewolf.
real
I
silver
guess.
one.
He's a werewolf. Why would he have silver anywhere near
Oh,
him?
well, that's a good point.
Another great point. Look, this movie's a travesty. It's a piece of shit. It's absolute garbage. But I'm gonna give it a night swim score because I had so much fun. I can't help it. Sometimes you just gotta have those guilty pleasures. Once a year, I'm gonna pick one of those movies that I know by rights, and if we're gonna critique it, it's not very good at all. But I'm gonna give it a higher score. So that's my consensus. Thank you.
You're
All
welcome.
right. I feel like Lance kind of talked me up a little bit on it. I mean, it's still bad. It's definitely not my favorite Wes Craven movie. Like
No, this isn't the pinnacle for
no.
him.
Well, I mean, so it's like got all the elements, and it sounds like Miramax just fucked it up because it's got like Justice League level comedy timing on it, right? Where they're
Justice League.
where they say a joke and just leave like I did at the beginning of the episode, or it just leaves you
Right.
hanging and you're like, all right, well, never mind.
You hear 2 minutes of silence, huh?
Bomb. And and so there was a lot of that. Christina Ricci is like she's hot in like her own weird way, I guess. She's got that
Okay.
giant fucking forehead that doesn't make any sense.
I know. I know.
But whatever. I mean, she's cute in her own right. I'll take it. Um I kind of liked everybody that was in this, but some of the acting was a little cardboardy, particularly from Joshua Jackson until the end.
Oh, he
That
was
is
collecting a
true.
fucking paycheck, man.
Yeah.
Right. Going on name recognition, huh?
uh
He saw what they was doing with this movie and he was just like, fuck it.
yeah,
Yeah.
I guess he's not in that many
Well,
scenes to begin with. Now when he turns at the end, then he gets a little more animated. But yeah, dude, like the first half of the movie, man, he is totally phoning it in.
He's kind of a
right.
creep during most of the first half. He's
Yeah.
always lurking, showing up
Yeah. Now
places.
that you mention it, yeah.
Yeah, but he's a werewolf. He's allowed to be a creep.
Oh, okay.
That's the least of his problems. Um I I don't plan on watching it again, but I don't hate it. I also am like so sometimes Jesse Eisenberg bugs the hell out of me, but I sort of love him in everything that he does.
Same here.
You know what I
He's a
mean?
good actor. He's
Yeah.
just kind of an asshole.
Yeah, he plays like this weird Michael Cera-esque asshole. Except when he played Lex Luthor, that was awful.
That was not
That
good.
was a
Yeah. Oh,
stupid
we had two
idea.
Lex Luthors in this movie. We had two Lex Luthors in
Oh, we
this movie.
did have two
Now that
Lex
you mention
Luthers
it.
in this movie.
Okay.
That's a good point. That guy's weird too. Maybe he was just playing
Yeah.
weird in this movie. But I was like, man, like just looking at his face, you can't trust him.
Rosenbaum. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you got Nick Offerman. I was just watching his
Right.
one scene, and just in a few years, man,
I
he's gonna
know.
make
Yeah.
it.
I
Yeah.
know. He didn't know it
Well,
at that point, right?
and it didn't even click to me who it was until he started talking.
Yeah, oh,
And
you
I was,
can't
yeah,
not
like
recognize that voice.
the
No
movement of his
shit.
mouth and his voice. And I was like, oh shit. uh, so it was kind of fun to see all those young characters and sort of go back in time a little bit. Man, this was definitely a time machine because it had that early 2000s shitty CGI.
And they
The
Philip, that was the last years they were allowed to say a few of the words that Milo said, right?
yeah, well,
Milo got all the words in.
but it was
Yeah.
okay because he actually was gay.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I
I
don't
think
think
that's
even
how
now that would.
I
I
think
don't think
that's how
that
they
would fly now.
justified that. Yeah, probably
Yeah,
not.
but that was 20 years ago.
um and the bubblegum punk music playing in the background, that early 2000s era rock stuff. It was fun.
Right?
Fun in its own right, but it was definitely bad, and I'm gonna just assume that Miramax fucked this movie up. Fucking Miramax.
Yeah.
All right. Scores. Brian, what do you think?
3.
3. Ouch.
That's fair. That's fair.
I
All right.
just can't get the CGI. Just bothers me, and
Yeah.
especially
As
when
as well it should.
we have scenes and we have trivia and we have an actor that plays these kind of characters in Derek Mears in a suit, and
Hmm.
I can count on my hands and still have fingers left when I can tell you there might have been a guy in an actual suit that wasn't CGI.
Maybe.
Yeah, no, I can't even think of any.
I don't think there was.
I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
the only scenes I could think of was the one Phil brought up when the wolf was laying on the table, knocked out, and then the
And not
scene
moving.
when Judy Greer comes out and gives the double middle fingers.
Yeah.
Those are the only two scenes I can think of where there was a guy in a suit.
I wonder how good this could have been if Miramax hadn't
I'm
got
trying to
involved.
think. We'll never know.
Like, could this be a Wes Craven classic?
No, I don't think. Maybe. Maybe.
Or could this have been? I mean, obviously it's not. All right.
It
Lance,
could
what
have
do you think?
been, well, I don't know, because he was putting out some shit.
Stinkers.
We got
Yeah.
Yeah, they all
Vampire
do.
in Brooklyn.
You know, that
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
horrible. I mean, at least it was
Mm.
comedic. You know, I mean,
Wasn't good.
Yeah.
See, maybe Wes Craven needs to like not go for comedy.
yeah, because this one definitely had some attempted comedy, right?
Yeah, attempted. All right.
Jesse Eisenberg doing his best Spider-Man.
God, that was so fucking.
That was a little ridiculous. I think it was sort of supposed to be
Yeah.
funny, but I was like, all right, I guess I'll just go with it.
And it was that same tired old thing that they always do, where the
Right.
nerdy kid all of a sudden does all these amazing, fantastic things,
We
and
see it all
nobody
the time.
questions anything.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
see it all the time.
Suddenly he knows how to wrestle and like starts WWF and these people.
Yeah, he's
Right.
suplexing people.
All right, Lance, what's your score?
Night swim on 10. 6 on 10.
Woo, 6 on 10.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm gonna go 4 on this one. You know what? I'm gonna give it a 5.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'll give it a little extra because the cast is good. The comedy's there. It's just not great.
You know what?
Some of it's
some
kind of
bombs, huh?
funny.
I bumped mine up
What?
to a 4 because I think it wasn't
All
the cast.
right.
It wasn't the cast's fault.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't the cast fault, but
Oh,
like
man.
but I didn't know all the trivia stuff before, so I'm thinking, man, if Miramax had kept their grubby ass hands off of it, fucking Weinstein and their big over
Yeah,
fingers,
maybe.
then maybe it could have been good. I mean, it's Wes Craven. How bad could it
Yeah,
be?
unfortunately, Wes can't bring us a director's cut, but wait, Kevin Williamson's still around, right? I mean,
Yeah,
I
he's
don't know.
directing the new Scream movie.
That'll,
Okay.
I don't know, that could be good or bad, right? I mean,
Well,
it'll probably be good.
I mean, if they still have some of the
I don't,
footage or something, but I think that would be too big of a project for something that's not going to make a whole lot of money.
yeah, you would think. All
Yeah.
right, so Brian raises it to 4. Ding, 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 ding. All right.
I should bring it back down to a 3. The fact that
All right, 2.
they had Rick Baker who did An American Werewolf in London, and they
Brian,
scrapped all his.
I think you got to
Yeah.
keep your 3, man. You got to balance my
Werewolf
bullshit
in
out.
London is still the best cinema werewolf, I think.
You get that guy to do the
I
effects,
know.
and then you just like, no, we're not going to use none of it.
Hmm.
Anybody can run a studio, I guess,
Yeah,
these days.
they fucked it up.
Oy vey, what are you gonna do? It is what it is. All right. We want to thank you guys for listening
Those
to another
Miramax fucks.
another episode of The Horror Returns. We would love to hear your feedback and ideas. Email us at thehorrorreturns@gmail.com. If you get your podcast through Apple Podcast, it would be a really good time to leave a review. Preferably 5 stars, but it's not mandatory, be honest. And yeah, we want to hear from you. And let us know so we can get your t-shirt to you. Next week, Tavares, our buddy Tavares, is going to be joining us. So I'm sure after the Rockets returns segment and our NFL warm-up segment,
Ooh,
we'll
good
slide at
call.
some point into the Toxic Avenger. So we're going to see the original. Have you guys been able to find a theater that's showing the new one where you live? Because I'm
Uh,
wondering if this is going to be,
I haven't
excuse me, if
looked.
this is going to be a challenge.
Man, I
Shouldn't
would
be.
think this would be a widespread release. I don't know why it wouldn't be.
You would
I
hope so,
just
right? With Peter Dinklage.
I
Yeah.
just read something they added like 200 or 300 more theaters because of the
Okay,
reception it's getting.
let me
Okay.
uh let me check my little local. Caught stealing the roses. Toxic Avenger. There you go. All right.
There it
So
is.
Toxic Avenger next week. The original and the remake, Brian, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Cool.
All right. In that case, Brian, until the horror returns again.
Good night.
All right.